Today we will see how to handle checkbox using Playwright. So let's move to my Visual Studio, and for the checkbox I will go for creating another method. So this is a test method basically. So and let me delete handle checkbox. Okay, so basically if we will discuss like about the checkbox, and in the last lecture we are discussing about the radio button. So checkboxes are something like which we can enable it or disable it. So like suppose if there is a checkbox, and if you want to if you click on it once, then it will be enabled, and if you click on it the second time it will disable it, but that is not the case in radio button. Okay, so in radio button you can enable it. If you click on it, it will be enabled, and if you click on it on second time, so nothing will happen, the same radio button will be enabled. So generally we cannot disable the radio button, but in checkbox like you can enable it and disable it. So there are different methods we can handle the checkboxes in Playwright. We will discuss this now. So so for the checkboxes, so I will show you like in 2 to 3 ways we can handle the checkbox. So depending upon your functionality or depending upon the scenario, you can use any method which will be convenient. And so I was searching for a site, and let me go to that site. Here we can see the radio button we already have discussed, so we will go for the checkbox. So if you'll see here, if I'll click on it, ये enable हो जाता है, and अगर दूसरी बार मैं इसके ऊपर क्लिक करूँगा it will be disabled. ये disable हो गया. So similarly for the performance testing also, this checkbox. Let me inspect this element. So this is a form action. This is checkbox, input type checkbox, and the value equal to automation, value equal to performance, and but say text equal to automation testing. Similarly here the value is performance. Okay, so मैं इस वैल्यू को यूज़ करता हूँ अभी. लेट मी अगर इसका एक्सपाथ बताएं तो Control F, the tag is input type equal to checkbox, so you will see ये दो एलिमेंट यहाँ पे दिखा रहा है अभी, बट आई वांट टू क्लिक ऑन स्पेसिफिक एलिमेंट. ओके, देन आई हैव टू यूज. सो अगर ये जो एक्सपाथ बनाया हूँ ये इट विल गिव यू the number of checkboxes that are present in the web page. Okay, so जितने भी checkboxes होंगे ये आपको show कर लेगा. Then I have to go to a specific checkbox whose value, यहाँ पे हमने value attribute, अगर ये attribute है then I have to @ हमें यहाँ पे mention करना पड़ेगा. Then value equal to automation. So you can see now अभी एक ही दिखा रहा है एक checkbox. So I will use this XPath, and aware page dot locator and be dot click async. Okay, the second thing is I have to use a different website here. I have pasted it here. So now let me debug. if anyway like it is always preferable to use the debug point. Okay, so you can see वो एनालाइज करने में आसानी रहता है कि कहाँ पे हमारा टेस्ट केस फेल हो रहा है या फिर which locator is giving us null attribute, null value, something like that. So it is always good to use debug. So let me copy it here and paste it. So here what I want, what I am doing, so first I am clicking on it and I will see the checkbox should be clicked, and then I am clicking on the second time, then it should be unchecked actually. Let me place the debug point. अभी और इसको debug करते हैं and let me minimize this one. Debug test. It's not running. Rebuild solution. Yeah, build successful. Debug. Here you can see handle checkbox is there, but I don't know why it's not running. Yeah, now it's running. Yeah. Actually I have run it actually, so that's why it did not ये debug point पे skip कर दिया इसको. So let me debug test. Yeah, now it come to this point. मैं यहाँ पे F10 press करता हूँ. Then I will see whether it is checked or not. Yeah, you can see this has been checked. Then I will go here and press F10. Yeah, you see this has been deselected by clicking on the second time. Yeah. Okay, we handled it. यहाँ पे हम click method use किए हैं. So using the click method, we selected a checkbox and deselected a checkbox. Okay. Now I will use another method, set check-async. Okay. It will take like the similar option which we have used in the radio button. So I'll make it as true. And here set check-async. Here I will make it as false. इट मीन्स यहाँ पे अगर हम ट्रू दे रहे हैं तो फिर ये चेकबॉक्स क्लिक करेगा, यहाँ पे फॉल्स दे रहे हैं इट मीन्स इट विल डिसेलेक्ट द चेकबॉक्स. लेट मी डिबग द टेस्ट. राइट क्लिक, डिबग. लेट्स सी. या चेक हो गया. देन F10. Deselect हो गया. तो the second thing is like if you use the same method for radio button, it may throw you like if you selected the radio button, then you are deselecting the radio button using this false attribute. So in that case it may throw you the error, because in radio button generally selecting is there, but deselecting we don't use. Yeah. So we used one is click and another one is set checked async method. Is there another method? Let us see. check तो हमने यूज़ कर लिया अभी. हाँ, checked async, check async, ensure the checkbox is checked. Yeah, let me use the check async here. And I'll see uncheck async. These are two methods available. Let us see whether if you are ये काम करता है कि नहीं करता है. So let me debug the point test. Where is the checkbox? Yeah, the rest. Uh, 10. Yeah, let's check the checkbox. 10. Yeah, uncheck. Yeah, we can also use this method also. Check async. Check async. Uncheck async. Yep. So another thing, is there anything left? Check async, uncheck async. Yeah, let me, like अगर हम इसको चेक कर दे फिर I want to see if the checkbox is selected or not selected. I want to verify actually. So in that case, let me keep it here, use the same XPath and B dot is checked sync. It will return me whether the checkbox select हुआ है या नहीं हुआ है. Okay, so let me use an boolean is selected. Okay, and I will use the same thing here also, is selected after deselecting, is selected after selecting checkbox. Okay, let me see if this method is working or not. So basically ये method हमको क्या देगा, रिटर्न करेगा boolean value if the checkbox अगर वहाँ पे वो checked है, it should return us true, else it should return us false. Okay, so let me place the debugment here. Test handle checkbox, debug test. Yeah, now I will press that 10. You will see it's written as true. That means on the page ये selected है, automation testing checkbox selected है. Then I will go to next step. Here I am selecting again, like it will deselect the checkbox. Then I will retrieve the value. Yeah, it should return as false. Yeah, it returns as false. Yeah, that's it. And if you in your case अगर आपको वेरीफाई करना है कि ये सिलेक्टेड होना चाहिए और डिसलेक्टेड होना चाहिए, देन assertion हम यूज़ कर सकते हैं, like the above method how we have used in radio button. Yeah, that's all from this side. Thank you.